of the heavenly planets could compose verses as quickly. Purport. The name of the book of 100 beautiful verses composed by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is Shushloka Shataka. After hearing the 100 verses, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu happily embraced Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, who was immediately overwhelmed in ecstatic love of Godhead and fell unconscious. Out of ecstatic love of God, the Bhattacharya shed tears, and his body was stunned. He exhibited an ecstatic mood, and he perspired, shook and trembled. He sometimes danced, sometimes chanted, sometimes cried, and sometimes fell down to touch the lotus feet of the Lord. While Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was in this ecstasy, Gopinathacharya was very pleased. The associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu all laughed to see the Bhattacharya dance so. Gopinathacharya told Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, "Sir, you have brought all this upon Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya." Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, "You are a devotee. Because of your association, Lord Jagannath has shown him mercy." After this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pacified the Bhattacharya, and when he was quieted, he offered many prayers to the Lord. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, "My dear sir, you have delivered the entire world, but that is not a very great task. However, you have also delivered me, and that is certainly the work of very wonderful powers. I had become dull-headed due to reading too many books on logic. Consequently, I had become like an iron bar. Nonetheless, you have melted me, and therefore your influence is very great." After hearing the prayers offered by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu returned to his residence, and the Bhattacharya, through Gopinathacharya, induced the Lord to accept lunch there. Early the following morning, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to see Lord Jagannath in the temple, and he saw the Lord rise from his bed. The priest there presented him with garlands and prasadam that had been offered to Lord Jagannath. This pleased Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very much. Carefully tying the prasadam and garlands in a cloth, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu hastened to the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. He arrived at the Bhattacharya's house a little before sunrise, just when the Bhattacharya was arising from bed. As Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya rose from bed, he distinctly chanted, "Krishna, Krishna." Lord Chaitanya was very pleased to hear him chant the holy name of Krishna. The Bhattacharya noticed Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu outside, and with great haste he went to him and offered prayers unto his lotus feet. The Bhattacharya offered a carpet for the Lord to sit upon, and both of them sat there. Then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu opened the prasadam and placed it in the hands of the Bhattacharya. At that time, the Bhattacharya had not even washed his mouth, nor had he taken his bath or finished his morning duties. Nonetheless, he was very pleased to receive the prasadam of Lord Jagannath. By the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all the dullness in the mind of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was eradicated. After reciting the following two verses, he ate the prasadam offered to him. The Bhattacharya said, "One should eat the Mahaprasadam of the Lord immediately upon receiving it, even though it is dried up, stale, or brought from a distant country. One should consider neither time nor place. The prasadam of Lord Krishna is to be eaten by gentlemen as soon as it is received. There should be no hesitation. There are no regulative principles concerning time and place. This is the order of the Supreme Personality of Godhead." These verses are quoted from Padma Purana. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very pleased to see this. He became ecstatic in love of Godhead and embraced Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. The Lord and the servant embraced each other and began to dance. Simply by touching each other, they became ecstatic. As they danced and embraced, spiritual symptoms manifested in their bodies. They perspired, trembled, and shed tears, and the Lord began to speak in his ecstasy. So we're chanting today's verse. Ajimuni anayase jininu tribhuvana.
Ajimuni anayase jininu tribhuvana.
Ajimuni karinu vaikunta arohana.
Ajimuni karinu vaikunta arohana.
Ajimuni anayase jininu tribhuvana.
Ajimuni anayase jininu tribhuvana.
Ajimuni karinu vaikunta arohana.
Ajimuni karinu vaikunta arohana.
Ajimuni anayase jininu tribhuvana.
Ajimuni anayase jininu tribhuvana.
Ajimuni karinu vaikunta arohana.
Ajimuni karinu vaikunta arohana.
Ajimuni anayase jininu tribhuvana.
Ajimuni anayase jininu tribhuvana.
Ajimuni karinu vaikunta arohana.
Ajimuni karinu vaikunta arohana. Ajimuni anayase jininu tribhuvana.
Ajimuni karinu vaikunta arohana.
Ajimuni karinu vaikunta arohana.
Ajimuni anayase jininu tribhuvana.
Ajimuni anayase jininu tribhuvana.
Ajimuni karinu vaikunta arohana.
Ajimuni karinu vaikunta arohana.
Ladies?
Ajimuni anayase jininu tribhuvana.
Ajimuni anayase jininu tribhuvana.
Ajimuni karinu vaikunta arohana.
Ajimuni karinu vaikunta arohana.
Ajimuni anayase jininu tribhuvana.
Ajimuni anayase jininu tribhuvana.
Ajimuni karinu vaikunta arohana.
Ajimuni karinu vaikunta arohana.
Aji,
Aji,
today.
today.
Muni,
Muni,
I.
I.
Anayase,
Anayase,
very easily.
very easily.
Jininu,
Jininu,
conquered.
Conquered.
Tribhuvana,
Tribhuvana,
the three worlds.
three worlds.
Aji,
Aji,
today.
today.
Muni,
Muni,
I.
I.
Karinu,
Karinu,
did.
did.
Vaikunta,
Vaikunta,
to the spiritual world.
the spiritual world.
Arohana,
Arohana,
ascending.
ascending.
Translation of purport by Srila Prabhupada.
Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Today I have conquered the three worlds very easily. Today I have ascended to the spiritual world." Purport. The goal of human perfection is stated here in brief. One has to surpass all the planetary systems of the material universe, pierce through the covering of the universe, and reach the spiritual world, known as Vaikuntha Loka. The Vaikuntha Lokas are variegated spiritual planets, situated in the Lord's impersonal bodily effulgence, known as the Brahma Jyoti. One may aspire to elevate himself to a heavenly planet within the material world, such as the moon, the sun, or Venus. But if one is spiritually advanced in Krishna consciousness, he does not wish to remain within the material universe, even in a higher planetary system. Rather, he prefers to penetrate the covering of the universe and attain the spiritual world. He can then be situated in one of the Vaikuntha planets there. However, the devotees, under the guidance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, aspire to reach the topmost spiritual planet, known as Goloka Vrindavan, the residence of Lord Sri Krishna and his eternal associates. Om Jnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare